Good morning everyone and welcome to the making of Santa Claus Gets Back to the North Pole magnetism lesson of the year. The first bit is going to be details of how we are going to put the game together, and each of our lovely team is going to tell you what we are doing. So we'll start over here with beautiful Megan. Megan, hi.
Hello.
What's on your card?
This is Santa.
Oh look, it certainly is. He's beautiful with his nice beard and buttons and hats. He looks a bit like a snowman.
He looks
Santa.
a bit Amish as well, I think.
I think you're right. Very good. And what role is he going to have in our
Going
play?
on an adventure.
Exciting. And moving swiftly on over here. Oh, this looks very exciting too.
This is Santa's sleigh. This is where he's going to start his journey back to the North Pole.
Really?
Yes.
And how is he going to get to the North Pole?
Well, we're going to use magnets to get him back to where he should be so we can get all the presents wrapped in time for Christmas.
That's the most innovative idea I've heard in a long time.
So.
And this looks like a very nice, exciting bit of blue paper, Emma.
Yes, this is going to be our map of the world.
Excellent.
And this is going to be obviously Father Christmas's map.
Good, good.
As to how he can find his way back to the magnetic North Pole.
Well, I'll leave you to it then. Looks like you've got a lot of work to do there. And Tracy,
Hello, hello.
I think that must be a reindeer, is it?
Yeah, to lead Father Christmas's sleigh.
Excellent.
To the North Pole.
Very detailed motor skills you're using there to cut out that intricate reindeer.
Thank you.
Nice. And finally, last but by certainly no means least, we have Miss Fisher. Hello, good morning.
Morning. I'm
And-
just looking up for landmarks for the map.
Good, I like your use of secondary resources to find details on the computer, Eiffel Tower and Big Ben. So that's the end of our making of section. We'll be back with you in due course to show you our game. Thank you for listening. Go.
It's Christmas Eve, and Santa and Rudolph on the sleigh were very excited to deliver all the presents to the excited children. First stop was Australia, because that's where Christmas happens first. He's going backwards, he's so clever with his sleigh skills. And after he's been to Australia past the Sydney Opera House, he works his way swiftly to China around the Great Wall. Careful not to smash the Taj Mahal on his way. And if we just pause there with the story, we can do the science bits.
Dun, dun, dun.
And we're just going to explain how the sleigh works. So Hannah, can you show us what you're doing to make the sleigh work? So we are using magnets, and that's what we would explain to the children, because South Poles and North Poles attract, and we'd even let the children have a go at making their own Christmas story, which would make the activity cross-curricular, incorporating literacy and, as you can see, geography because of all the landmarks. So really our activity does tick every box. So on with the story. Over to Europe now, and the Parisians are very excited, and the Eiffel Tower is about to be knocked over by Santa, so we better be careful. He goes down through Africa. If he can get past all the obstacles, let's give him a helping hand. And then on, over across to South America. That's a bit of a carnival in Brazil. And off up, don't forget the United States. Off he goes. Now Rudolph's getting a bit tired. He's also a bit hot, because America is a bit hot. So he goes to, he says, Santa, can we please go to the South Pole, our last stop on our journey? Off he goes to the South Pole, now at the bottom of the map. And now, this is where Santa turns on his magical sleigh device, which is like a sat-nav. And it works because it fires him straight back to the North Pole. His device is a South Pole, so it repels him from the South Pole and fires him back to the North, because opposite poles attract. South and North attract. So off he goes, and he checks his route using the compass. And because he's used opposite poles, South and North attraction has got him home.